Number 4 cannot be overstated. It is not overrated. This is something that you cannot forget because this is what it's all about and this is what it's leading up to. And if you do it now, then this is what you're going to get in your future.
That was easy.
Hey guys, I'm Jasmine with Manifest Fast with Jasmine. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell button, click all to receive all notifications because I got 3 videos a week for you guys, and click the like button so that YouTube will send out this video and push it out to more people. In this video, we're going to talk about manifesting habits that will change your life fast, and this is no joke. So if you are ready for a quantum leap in your reality, if you want to be a super duper master manifester, if you want things to change and evolve and quicken in your life with a sense of urgency, this is the video for you. So make sure that you watch all the way until the end and get all the cool tips that I might have at the end of the video for you. So the first tip is begin at night. I do this every single night, so that means that it works. And this works better than just about anything that I've ever done. This works well enough that I've been doing it and I still do it and I still recommend it. It works. So here's what I do and what I mean by begin at night. So what I do when I go to sleep, you know, Neville Goddard talks about a state akin to sleep, and I think that that is a very powerful thing that we can use as a tool every single night. So I do use it every single night. So here's what I recommend. A lot of people go about this state akin to sleep and then they imagine themselves having the thing that they want. There could be some resistance in that for you, most likely. Like if you don't have it yet, that means you have resistance. So we're going to do this a little bit different. Here's how we're going to do it. Is when you're going to sleep in the state, you know, using your SATs, a state akin to sleep, what you're going to do is you're going to think about your day and the reality and the person that you are now, and you're going to think in contrast, who is the person that I want to be? You're going to imagine that version of yourself, that person. You're going to imagine what that version of yourself is like, what it's like to be that person, what that person feels like. Look through that person's eyes. So take on the state of that person. Get into that skin. This is a version of you that exists. So you're putting that on. You're experiencing that. What does this person feel and think like? What is that experience of walking around looking through the eyes of this version of myself that is the ideal version that I want to be? You're going to put that on. The second thing that you're going to do, still talking about SATs here, is you're also going to imagine the reality that that person is going to be in. Now, in the back of your mind, you can think about, yeah, like this person I just have everything that I want. But I don't want you to just focus on having one particular thing. I want this to be more general. Like if you want to think about or manifest a specific person, well, what would the version of you who has that specific person, even when they're not around, like if that manifested in the way that you want, what would that feel like? So you put on that version of yourself, but that it doesn't necessarily require you to put that person into the picture, right? You can try that, but I think that there's more room for error when you get more specific, and sometimes you're ready for that. If you are, you are. But I'm just saying there's more room for error, so I don't really tend to use that for myself. It tends to work anyway. So, like I said, the second thing that we're going to do inside the SATs, the state akin to sleep, is you're going to imagine the reality that you want to be in. So this reality that is a revolving door of consistent instant manifestations, where everything feels easy and beautiful and fun and good, and where life just happens to you in a wonderful way, and it just feels so good and blissful and giving and nice. Like you're going to just imagine that version of yourself now being inside this ideal reality. And with the intention of, yeah, I'm going to wake up in this reality tomorrow. So once you kind of put that on, you drift off to sleep. And I am not kidding with you guys. I have seriously created some quantum leaps overnight with this. This works fast. Number 2 is set the tone. So when you wake up, that is also a very important time because something about your brain waves or whatever, I don't know, it just matters. Whatever it is that you first do when you first wake up really matters as far as setting the tone for your day. And you want to make this a habit because you can set the tone for one day, but it really matters the habit that you have as far as setting the tone for all of your days. And the first thing, like the habit that you set as far as the first thing that you do when you wake up, you know? So this is a really important habit to have. So when you wake up, you want to set the tone. So you want to remember what you did last night. You want to remember the person that you became, the person, the state that you want to be in, the vibration that you want to feel, the reality that you imagine that you're within. And then once you're good and saturated in that and you're feeling that, then you get up. Okay, another thing that you could also do is kind of pre-pave a little bit. Like this should give you a good expectation of your reality of your day. There should not be any contrast like I'm imagining this, but this isn't real. No. This should be like a real experience for you, something very believable. I mean, if you're taking it on and you're feeling it, it should be easy to get out of bed and be optimistic and go from there, you know? You want to feel this as you're going throughout your day because it's really going to change the way that things happen. If you make this into a habit, it's going to get easier and easier and easier, and you're going to be able to do more and more and more with it. And manifestations are just going to be easier and faster for you. Number 3 is you want to keep living in the end and projecting that into your future. So what I notice about a lot of people is that they will do the technique, whatever the technique is that you tell them to do, but then when they go back to their life, they get into their life and they get into the grind and then they kind of stop practicing. So with this technique, number 3, what you want to do is keep projecting that into your future. Keep thinking of your future through those eyes, through that state of being, through that lens. You want to keep that going, and you want to keep projecting that and pre-paving that and amplifying that reality into your future. This is such a powerful tool, and if you make this a habit, wow, like there's probably nothing that you cannot do. And what I always do if I'm having trouble with applying techniques is I just manifest the version of myself who can apply these techniques easily and seamlessly and habitually. So it's very easy. It's kind of like what I told you to do with the SAT. So if I want to manifest a version of myself, I just think, okay, what version of myself, or what would it like to be the version of myself who implements all of this very easily and effortlessly and seamlessly and habitually? And then you kind of get into that and you put that on, and you will find yourself becoming those versions of yourself that you contemplate the most. Now you can offset this by going back to your old thoughts and old habits, but that's why you want to create a new habit so that these habits are going to offset any old habits that you have. So you're just going to practice these things as much as you can remember to do them, and then eventually it is going to kind of take over and become your new habit. Number 4 cannot be overstated. It is not overrated. This is something that you cannot forget because this is what it's all about and this is what it's leading up to. And if you do it now, then this is what you're going to get in your future. And that is have fun, okay? There's a lot of people who try to manifest and they run around trying to manifest and they're all stressed out and they're not having fun because it becomes like the fun of manifesting, because that's the point of manifesting, right? It becomes a job. It becomes something that they stress and worry about and beat themselves up about. Taking the fun out of it. Have fun. Do things that you haven't done before. Take a chance. Take a leap. Do something that you want to do that you wouldn't previously do. Like, get out of your comfort zone. Do something new. Or just follow your joy and make it a point to follow your joy. You know what? I don't give a shit about anything. It's just all about fun for me from now on. You know what I mean? Like, fun is number 1 and that's it. Fun is how I make my decisions. That is really how it should be. And then you'll see how easy it is to align your life when you allow yourself to be directed by your own alignment with your own joy and the truest version of yourself. That's what makes it easy to manifest. That's what speeds up manifestation. So if you make following your joy a habit and having fun a habit and making your decisions according to your alignment, you're really going to see that speed up. This is a habit that you will not break because you will see how drastically it changes your life. If you're still watching this video, that means that you liked it, so click the like button, make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell button, and click all to receive all notifications. I have lots of resources for you guys. I have a group with like-minded individuals where I do a live Q&A every single week. I also have courses available, my 7 steps to consistent instant manifestation. I have coaching, I got all that stuff. So all those links are below. Here's a playlist that you can watch during quarantine. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
That was easy.